What? It's a thank you call. That's all it is. Nothing more.
Yes! You may continue to dig me. They said it couldn't be done. A 50-year-old war crime that baffled the world intelligentsia until today. Solved by one man. Me. That's right, folks. Thaddeus Martin, ace detective, a man of intellect, tenacity, and considerable sexual prowess, whose superior sleuthing ability solved the mystery of the missing masterpieces. Yep. I don't want to brag or nothing, but thanks to a little help from the beautiful yet intrepid Dixie Cooney, our hero just placed Palmer Cortland's purloined painting safely in the hands of none other than good old Uncle Sam, along with a list of ex-Nazi-tugs and destinations, thus rendering the world safe for democracy. What's with the tchotchke? Man, this is ugly. It looks like something I carved out of a bar of soap in 3rd grade.
Oh, no, what do you know?
You okay?
Yes.
I know what I like, and it's not that.
You know what you like? You like big sofa-sized paintings of big-breasted women on velvet.
Le miau.
Why? What are you in such a good mood for?
I told you, Dixie and I just saved the world.
Yeah, I heard. Now, what are you doing, fooling around with paintings? You should be working.
Wait a minute, what are you griping about? Look, I just got an exclusive on the story of the decade. Besides, Liza, life is more than just, deadlines and shooting schedules.
Nobody's paying you to be a superhero. You missed a taping with Chef Leroy.
Oh, God forbid. You know what? I've been thinking.
Oh, no.
Maybe my life is more than just television. I mean, think about it. Can you imagine a guy like Agent Mulder sitting down and cooking up some Cajun tapioca with Chef Leroy?
You're no Mulder. You're not even Scully.
Well, Dixie Cooney might disagree with you.
Careful you don't wear that name out. You've mentioned her 3 times in the conversation. And every time you've had that look on your face.
Your point is?
My point is, if you're going to be lifting the romance ban treaty, go ahead. Forget it.
What about you, Liebchen?
What about me?
Well, you were looking pretty moony-eyed yourself when I walked in. And this, the tchotchke from hell, still warm from your hot little hands. And judging by the page open in your address book, I'd say it's a present from none other than a Prince of Darkness.
You can stop playing I Spy. You are still my employee.
Well, be that as it may, boss. You're thinking about lifting our little romance treaty in order to get back together with Adam Chandler? Make no mistake, I will have you committed to Oak Haven so fast you won't know what hit you.
Pry into your private life. You should not pry into mine.
I knew it. I knew it. You are thinking of a rematch with Adam.
No. He gave me a gift.
Yeah?
A mother and child, an Eskimo. I'm pregnant. And I thought I would call him and say thank you before I was so rudely interrupted. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm going to tell the switchboard to block all outgoing calls. 'Cause I know the way Adam works. One little ringy-dingy, he'll be worming his way right back into your little...
What?
Unless that's exactly what you want. It isn't. No, but think about it. It makes sense. After all, you got a bun in the oven thanks to Jake. You and Adam and little donor baby make 3, the perfect little dysfunctional family unit. And hey, Christmas would be a real blast.
You know, for a best friend, you're awfully chatty. Just because I'm having a baby doesn't change how I feel about Adam.
Well, how exactly do you feel about Adam?
I don't trust him. I never will. Period. End of discussion.
No, you don't. I'm saving you from yourself. Dive! Thaddeus Martin, ace detective.
Pain in the ace.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Okay. No, you did the right thing. We're on our way. Come on, we're out of here.
What's going on?
Edmund Gray is calling some kind of press conference. He's going to spin Dr. the Kid Fisher story.
Who's Kid Fisher?
Where have you been? Kid Fisher's a con artist. She set her sights on Jackson Montgomery. She's going to slap him with some kind of quarter to take a DNA test.
What for?
We don't have time, honey. I'll explain it to you on the way down to the parking garage. The parking garage.
It's a summons. Edmund Gray has sponsored Kid Fisher's petition for a court order to have my DNA tested.
Well, we will fight that. Why?
No.
Why not test the DNA? It can prove conclusively if Kid Fisher is your sister or isn't your sister, right? Why not take it? What are you afraid of? I'm sure it's over by now, but she'll catch it on the news.
Where are you going?
You know everything. Why don't you figure it out?
I'm going with
No,
you.
you are not going anywhere with me. Get the hell out of the way.
Trouble in paradise?
Ally, poor Ally. All alone, no one to play with.
What, are you stalking me again, David?
You're so self-centered, Ally. This is a boarding house. You're not the sole inhabitant.
Right. And you simply don't get your kicks out of terrorizing anybody else, do you?
I stopped by to see how Mrs. Fargate was doing after her episode of arrhythmia. You'll be happy to know that your landlady is in very good health.
Save the George Clooney act and shut the door on your way out, all right?
How is your plan going to have Jake's baby? Success or failure?
Get out of here.
Not exactly the best nutrition for a growing fetus now, is it?
You know what? That is none of your damn business. Why can't you just leave me alone?
Ally, now I understand why you're so upset. You failed. No playing the little mother for you, huh?
Stress. How common is this health problem? It's probably more common than you think. In fact, if you're feeling the effects of stress at home, on the job, almost anywhere, you're far from alone.
Dr. Martin.
According to a recent study, 44% of all adults.
Dr. Martin.
What?
You're looking at the wrong camera.
Why didn't you tell me? That's all you have to do. Liza, I thought you were going to tell me when you switch cameras.
Earpiece, Jake. That's why we have red lights and hand signals. Again, can we just finish this run through before the year 2000 rolls around?
Okay.
Just follow the red light and you'll be fine. Okay?
On top.
Yes, right here.
All right, where do I take it from?
How about where you left off? Okay? 3, 2.
You probably like nothing more than to kick stress out of your life. Well, think again. Think again. What is this? Without stress, life would be dull? Oh, that's great. Welcome stress into your life. Treat stress as a friend. Stress is your friend. What did you? Who wrote this?
It's a third rewrite, Dr. Martin.
They're supposed to get better, not worse, Rudy. What'd you do with that book I gave you on stress?
It is right here.
What did you do with it?
I did some reps to improve my biceps.
Can you just say the words?
This is junk, Liza.
What do you want? Originality?
Oh, this is original, Rudy. This is also wrong. It's irresponsible. This is insane.
It's television.
I can't do this.
Just like crib notes. You just boil it down.
But everything is wrong. What is it? We're trivializing stress. Stress
Okay.
is not
Just
a
calm
joke.
down. What you need to do is you need to just give the public a little sampling of the medical information.
But there's nothing here. You know what's missing? Episodic stress, acute stress, chronic acute stress, all that
How
stuff.
about adjunct? I'm getting familiar with that one really quick.
I need more time. The segment needs to be longer. It's
All
that
right, how much
simple.
time would you like?
5 minutes. 10 would be
fine.
good start.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
And a little bit of world peace. Maybe I'll fix the world economy. Look, as far as medical information goes, if there's anything really big, like a flesh-eating bacteria that descends upon the citizens of Pine Valley, I'll let you do it. In the meantime, you get hemorrhoids, you get warts, you get how to perform the Heimlich.
Okay.
This isn't going to work, is it?
I thought you'd never say that.
All right.
Free at last. I can still be a real doctor as long as I don't have to play one on
I
TV.
gotta tell you, I thought you really wanted this.
I wanted to help you. Truth be told, I'd rather be sitting at home on my couch watching some other idiot make a fool of himself.
You wouldn't have made a fool out of yourself. An embarrassment? Probably.
Definitely.
Okay.
On behalf of the
Definitely.
entire viewing population, I thank you for sparing us all.
Well, I just hope I can find someone to fill the spot.
Oh, you kidding me? Well, any doc at PVH will probably jump at the chance, as long as we leave here still friends. Now, on that note, I have real patients to attend to.
All right.
You tyrant.
Jake,
What? What's wrong?
I think I felt the baby move.
Oh, no, that's
No,
too
no,
soon.
no,
You
no,
wouldn't feel
really.
any movement.
Like a little flutter, like a butterfly.
It's probably your lunch combined with my lousy rehearsal.
Wait. Does this thing work?
Yeah.
I mean, I could maybe use this and I could hear the baby.
I don't want you to be disappointed.
Oh, no, please, help me. Help me to hear my baby.
Spare me, I just ate.
Oh, I'm sorry. Morning sickness? I don't think so.
For your information, I'm pregnant.
Oh.
Does that help? That's right. I wanted to have Jake's baby. I tricked him into it. And now I'm going to give birth to my own little bundle of joy.
Oh, that's wonderful. You've forgotten something, Ally. I know everything that goes on inside that addled brain of yours. I know every square inch of real estate up there.
All right, I want you out of this house.
I'm on your side, Ally. Did I tell anybody? Did I blow your little secret about the morning after pill? No. I could have told Jake that you did not take those pills right then and there. And I could have told him that you were still planning to rock the cradle, and his world, I might add.
So why didn't you?
Believe it or not, Ally, it's because I like you. And while I won't help you trap Jake, I do want you to be happy. And if your happiness depends on you tying Jake up tight, I'm all for it.
You want me to have Jake so you can have a clear shot at Liza. Oh, yeah, nabbing her would establish a real power base for you.
No. This has nothing to do with Liza. This is about Jake.
They are a package, David. Separate the two of them, and they're going to be free for the both of us. Now, why wouldn't you want to help me do that?
You want to know why? Okay. Because if the former Dr. Doyle were truly pregnant, she never would have ordered regular coffee instead of decaf.
Deli could have made a mistake.
Ally, look at you. Leaving loose ends hanging out all over the place. Regular coffee instead of decaf. Morning after pills strewn all over the floor of the on-call room. I'm sorry. I can't afford to work with such amateurs.
All right, I'm not pregnant. Found out this morning. Go ahead, say it. I mess up everything I do. Liza's pregnant and Jake is just the happy pappy salivating over delivery day. He wants this baby, David. He wants it so much, and problem is I want him. What am I gonna do?
Why ask me what only you can answer?
I felt the baby move.
Never underestimate the imagination of an expectant mother. Liza, it's too early.
What?
Look, if you insist on listening, at least listen in the right place.
Okay. No, that's wrong. I can't hear anything.
No, it's right. You're not supposed to hear anything.
Give it to me. Maybe if I talk to it. Or him or her. Are you all nice and cozy down there? Can you hear me? This is your mama. Do you know how much I love you already? It's like being at the top of a mountain and I'm seeing the world for the very first time.
Go for the guy off the corner.
That's how much I love you. It's not working. Maybe if you talk to him or her.
No.
Oh, come on. I think it would work. Come on, please.
Okay.
You listen.
All right.
Maybe you'll find.
All right. If I don't hear anything, don't be
All
disappointed.
right. The disclaimer,
Okay.
I accept it.
All right.
Say nice things.
Now, downstairs you have 132, John. We're going to put a goose on.
There it is.
Do you hear something?
This guy, 'cause the seeds over there.
It's a heartbeat.
You hear it?
Yeah.
How does it sound? Does it sound normal, healthy?
Shh. I can't believe it. Steady and strong.
I'm so grateful.
Sure. Here, you listen.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
No. I want to hear it.
All right.
Here, let me hold it.
Okay. Put it right here.
Can't find it.
Right, you hear anything?
No.
Right there? Yeah?
Jake. 1, 2, 3. It's perfect. It's a perfect heartbeat.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Liza, we can hear the heartbeat. I couldn't believe it. I thought it'd be too soon.
Wow.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, actually.
Yeah?
You done with your TV spot?
Yeah, I actually quit. Wasn't real good at it. But,
Oh.
So, what? What's wrong?
I need to talk to you about something that's kind of important. You think we could go somewhere more private?
Yeah, we can take off.
Thanks for everything.
Anytime.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Can you take me home?
Let's see. If I can hear your heartbeat again. I can't get this right.
May I offer you some assistance? Is that better?
Yeah, it's going a mile a minute. And this child is a marathon runner.
Your baby's strong and healthy.
Yeah, every time you say that, I keep thinking you're going to say, and keep it that way.
Hey, hearts are my specialty.
Yeah, so is giving baby advice. By the way, I am taking care of myself and the baby. I'm taking my vitamins, eating well-balanced meals. I even bought an alarm clock. It rings when I'm supposed to go home. So the world crises can be put on the back burner because Liza and her baby are out the door.
Good for you. I know how
Thank you.
difficult it is for you to tear yourself away.
Thank you.
Stress. How common is this health problem? How common is breathing? In fact, if you have a pulse, chances are you've experienced it. At home, in the office, even in your dreams. But I have some good news, folks. You don't have to suffer through it. I'm going to teach you how to work with it and how to conquer it.
Be with you in a minute, Liza, okay?
I'll catch up on my reading.
I'll be in close touch with you, Dr. Hayward. Thank you.
Sounds good. Hey, Liza.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Getting some ideas for some OBGYN-related items?
Well, that sounds like you could spice things up. No, actually, I was here consulting on a baby Dr. Klader had delivered.
What's wrong with the baby?
Heart murmur.
An infant?
And preemie.
Is the baby going to be all right?
Well, the prognosis is good, but newborns are unpredictable. You do your best, you say your prayers, and...
For some reason, I see you accepting prayers, not offering them up.
Well, novenas, seed rattles, fingers crossed, whatever it takes.
I don't believe it. The arrogant Dr. Hayward sending SOS signals to a higher power.
Hey, sometimes those SOS signals work. And as good as I am at what I do, and I am very good, if the Divine One wants to get in on the act, I welcome him.
Well, you're full of surprises, aren't you? Same old, same old.
Yeah, tell me about it. Flu shots.
Well, we do the reminder every year. I just want something fresh, new, kicky.
Like health tip chic?
Yeah, well, I think baby boomers are interested in that. They want to know that they're going to be able to stay well enough to enjoy their retirement.
Well, how about a Fountain of Youth series?
Oh, as long as it doesn't focus on nips and tucks and diets, people who don't work at it, they don't deserve eternal youth. You know what? What? You're making that face. Didn't they just say that tofu is the greatest source of estrogen? That we should do that. We should do the first segment on nutrition.
Look, I'll do anything that you ask of me, okay? But please don't ask me to push tofu.
All right. I'll have the cooking segment do the tofu.
Thank you.
I know what. We can do a show on the vaccine for the tick thing.
Oh, Lyme disease.
Lyme disease.
That's good. That's a good show for you right there. We'll do new vaccines, eradicated diseases.
Okay.
You can come in now, Liza.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me see. I'm very sorry, but it looks like I'm gonna have to cancel my appointment with Dr. Klader this morning because, the old breakfast just won't stay down. No, that's not gonna work, Allie. Come on, just figure a way out.
I'm sorry, Liza. I have to postpone your exam, but you know, when babies decide to make their entrance, I've got to be there to usher them out.
No, I'm not complaining. Someday it might be my child who pulls you into the delivery room early.
Well, at least we got the blood work started.
Yes, we did.
Allie, glad to hear the news.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Klader.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this, but the Jameson baby's in a real hurry.
You know what? That's not a problem. I can reschedule.
No. Since Wade's sitting a trip, I'll have my nurse start the blood work for you when I'm in delivery. Okay.
You did it? You're pregnant?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that wonderful? Jake and I are so happy.
Yeah. Hold on.
What? You look like one of the village people.
Very funny.
No, seriously, come on, do YMCA.
Yeah. What do you want?
I'm not the one walking around in a tank top in the middle of October, you know. Don't you think you're a little underdressed?
Enough of what I'm doing today, thank you.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm prepping these storm windows. I gotta put them up for Myrtle.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. As long as you're in such a good mood. You mind if I ask you about Ally?
Yes, I do, actually.
Is she pregnant?
It's possible. Now drop it.
How possible?
She's got an appointment with Dr. Klader right now. Now, will you drop it, please?
Fine, it's dropped. I don't want to start anything. Just, you know, misery loves company is all.
Why? What are you whining about?
What do you think? What do you say we look into single-cell reproduction, you know? Just forget all about the female mess.
The female mess is what makes life worth living. Didn't you used to say that?
You know, I'm older and wiser.
Oh, you got half of that right. How's Dixie?
Apparently she's having a hell of a good time in New York.
Is she still there?
Yeah, according to Palmer.
Palmer?
Mm-hmm. He says she asked him to give me this Dear John message.
And you believed him? I knew your head was soft, but I didn't think it was made of mush.
I mean, my head's soft. It makes perfect sense. She doesn't want me around. We're divorced.
Golly gee, Tad, at the risk of sounding civilized, you know, two grown adults can actually spend time with each other and enjoy each other's presence without having to be married.
Yeah, I used to think so.
Why don't you go paint the town with her?
Carl, avec the hand, monkey boy.
What is your problem?
I don't have a problem. I just don't want to show up where I'm not welcome, that's all. Why is that a problem?
So Palmer's got you thinking that you're a jellyfish. Is that what it is?
Who are you calling a jellyfish?
Oh, it's a lot worse than what you called me when I told you I was going to be the donor for Liza.
You were worse.
Well, you know, maybe in hindsight, my thinking process was a little muddled, not that clear.
Can I get that on tape?
What, with that you were right and I was
you
wrong?
were wrong,
No,
absolutely.
No, fat chance.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's my turn here. Do not even think of blowing it with the best thing that could ever come out of Pigeon Hollow. All right? Go get her.
What's the matter, Liza? You seem like you disapprove. Have you forgotten that Jake and I are in a relationship? Actually, he's incredibly supportive and excited about this. He wants to be there for every step of it, you know, take part in all the parental responsibilities of the pregnancy.
You don't have a conscience.
Interesting you use that word after what you've done.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, that's what your theme song seems to be. Anything goes, right?
You used the oldest trick in the book to trap him.
And why did I have to do that?
I don't know, because you're desperately insecure?
Or maybe because you tried to horn in on my turf?
Oh, well, Ally, there's the start of a really great relationship. Jake as turf.
Well, at least he's never going to be yours now.
Oh, Ally, don't you know you can't tie a man to you through a child?
What was that medical education scene I walked in on yesterday? Jake listening with a stethoscope to his baby. Very innocent. And very conniving.
This is my baby. It is not Jake's.
Yeah, you got that right. It's funny, you know, our children might be playing as playmates very soon, huh? Sharing the same toys and playing in the same sandbox.
They're going to be sharing the same genes. I think that's enough.
Allie,
If you'll come this way, we'll draw some blood.
Oh, great, thank you. I'll be right there. Liza, if you'll just do me a favor when Jake gets here, if you're still here, would you tell him to wait for me? Thanks.
What are you talking about?
No, really, thanks for helping me out today.
You're doing fine.
Yeah.
Listen, when it comes to fighting for Dixie, trust me. I've been there, done that. I got the hand puppet.
I know you went toe-to-toe with Willem Palmer Corlin and Billy Clyde Tuggle. I'm not talking about
But that's
that.
exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sick and tired of turning myself inside out. You know, I'm not going to beg.
You don't have to beg. I mean, you two had a great relationship, except for your one little brain lapse you had that
please,
one
thank
time.
you very
Okay, but there's nothing ever inherently wrong with it before, was there? Am I wrong?
No. I used to think we were pretty great together myself once upon a time.
No, she did too.
Well, obviously that time is long gone.
It doesn't have to be.
Have you ever heard of wishful thinking?
So what, she's not worth another try? Man, if I had one inkling of the good relationship that you had with her in my...
What do you mean, what if? What is that, what if? What exactly is going on with you and your
I know,
fiancée?
don't ask. Look, compared to Ally, Dixie is like the Rock of Gibraltar. I don't know. I think we all want love. Few of us ever find it.
What makes you think I'm going to be one of the lucky ones?
I don't know. Just a feeling with Dixie, I guess.
So you want me to crawl on my knees or my belly?
It's not crawling. What are you doing here? You should be on the road. You should go get off to New York.
I'm not going to live in the past.
Well, maybe you should. Don't blame Dixie for not being able to read your mind. Maybe you should blame yourself for being a gutless chump who won't put it out there for her. Don't expect her to come running to you, Tad. Go for it. Huh? You want her? Go get her.
Could you just tell him I had an emergency and my appointment ran late? Tell Rudy to go ahead with the meeting for the promos. Yeah, and to move quickly on these medical spots with Dr. Hayward. I want to start airing them as soon as possible. Okay. Thanks, Maisie. Bye-bye. Oh, Jake. I'm so sorry.
That wasn't too bad, huh?
Nope.
I hate to draw from doctors. I'm sorry.
No, please. Don't worry about it. You did a nice job.
Oh, gotta run. You can go back and wait at Dr. Klader's office.
Okay. Thank you. Liza, Doyle, Allison. Little switcheroo and voila. Pregnant.
How could she be pregnant?
Word travels fast. You take it you ran into Ally.
How did this happen? I mean, I know how it happened.
I know you know.
Are you all right?
I've been better. Do you know where Ally is right now?
Well, Dr. Klader rushed out to deliver a baby, and Allie was having some blood drawn.
Right.
I wish there was something that I could say. I mean, it all seems so,
Unlikely. I hate even saying
No,
that.
it's okay to say it.
Something just doesn't feel right.
Jake, do you think that Allie could be lying?
Ally, fancy meeting you here.
What are you doing here, David?
Working. Upcoming surgery. Need to take a look at my patient's histology reports. And what about you? Still keeping a hand in, I see.
Mind your own business.
So is this visit to the lab professional or personal? Well, let me take a guess. not in medtech drag, so this must be personal?
Very good. You can leave me alone now.
Well, I'm sure you would love that. So that you can get on with your little bait and switch. You have to know that you can't get away with this.
Is that right? And who's gonna stop me?
Have you ever heard of the Hippocratic Oath? Surely you haven't forgotten it already. You took a vow to save lives, not commit fraud.
Well, David, I guess since my license was revoked, all vows are broken, aren't they?
Ally, you're still a doctor at heart. You always will be, a darn good one. And you're smart enough to know that changing blood samples is only going to buy you a certain amount of time.
Yeah, well, that's all the time I need.
Ally, come to your senses, will you? Klader could probably look at you and see that you're not pregnant. How long do you honestly think that you can go on like this? There are going to be more tests, more examinations. Strapping a pillow to your stomach isn't going to cut it.
You know, this is really none of your business. What do you care, David?
Well, I guess I feel somewhat responsible for what you've become.
What I've become. Well, to be honest with you, I've overcome everything in spite of you. But yes, you do have the right to feel responsible, because had you not come to town, I'd be married to Jake by now. Liza wouldn't even be in the picture, and I wouldn't be forced to make Jake marry me.
Desperation is so unpleasant.
I'm fighting to keep the man I love. Okay, and if that means I've got to fake a pregnancy so I can become Mrs. Jake Martin, well, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
It won't work.
Look, 2 out of 3 pregnancies end up in miscarriage, okay? In the early stages, most women don't even realize it.
Is that your great plan? You're gonna fake a miscarriage too?
Things can happen.
But it won't, because I won't let it.
Do you think that she could be faking the pregnancy? I mean, do women do that anymore? It seems these days you take a blood test and boom, you know, the jig is up.
I don't know, Liza. I have no idea what she's thinking, how she's thinking, what she's going to do. I do know that she's lied to me. I have to have these test results to at least convince me that she's telling the truth.
Well, that was smart of you.
I'm getting smarter. Everybody told me that she wouldn't be able to handle the situation, our situation, and I just didn't think it'd come to this.
Well, you wanted to believe her. I wanted to believe her.
Yeah, but I never thought that the timing on this is not real good. I don't know. Even Ally realizes that. That's why she took the morning after pills.
I think it's weird that it didn't work.
Yeah, I know, but not everything's 100% effective.
So it's possible that she could be pregnant. I mean, if it's true. Jake, are you ready for that?
I'm not real sure if it comes down to that. Sorry for the delay, Liza.
Hello, Jake.
Hi, Doctor.
Where's Ally?
I don't know. I think she's in the lab waiting for her test result.
Oh, backed up again, as usual. Now she should be here by the time I'm finished with Liza. Ready when you are.
Thanks. I'm real sorry, Jake.
Are you threatening me? Because if you are, you better make good on it right now. I'm not going to have you hold some sword over my head for months like you did the last time.
In 9 months, your deception is going to be evident for everyone to see without my help. In fact, in 3.
Well, why don't you let me worry about that, huh?
I don't think so.
What are you going to do, David? You going to run to Jake and tell on me? Is that it? Because I know you'll be very, very well received.
So what are you saying, Ally? You don't believe that Jake, your fiancé, has the right to know the truth?
Oh, please. Since when do you give a damn about Jake? And what is this with the Hippocratic Oath speech, David? Where was all the sentiment when you were trying to kill Adam Chandler?
I administered the medication that saved his life.
Right, after you nearly killed him with the norepinephrine.
It was a terrible mistake in judgment that I will regret for the rest of my life.
Only because you got caught. That is the only reason.
Ally, try to hear this. People do things sometimes that get out of hand. But you have the power to pull yourself out of a bad chain of events. I know this firsthand. Maybe that's why I feel sympathetic to what's going on with you.
You know what? Hold your sympathy and your life lessons. I don't need anything from you. Except your silence would
All right,
appreciate.
let me put it this way. I kept quiet while you lied to Jake about your taking the morning after pill. Because truly it had nothing to do with me. It was none of my business. But I draw the line when it comes to you tampering with other patients' blood samples.
Saith the noble doctor.
Damn it, Ally. Do you realize how lucky you are that I'm the one that walked in on you just now? Now, for your own sake, this has got to stop.
I'm not going to debate this with you any longer. I've got two things for you to know. The first thing is, I'm going to do whatever it takes to hold on to Jake, and there's nothing you can say or do that is going to stop me. And the second thing is, you better listen loud and clear. If you whisper a word of this to anyone, I'm going to personally deliver a tape of your confession to Adam Chandler from our little sting operation. You remember that?
Back to the tape again, huh? You don't have any copies. You destroyed them, remember?
You know something? You are just priceless. I guess somewhere in that egotistical brain of yours, you would believe that I would discard that for old time's sake, wouldn't you? Either that or I'm that much of a simpleton, right? Yeah, well, I happen to have a copy of the master. I kept it as an insurance policy. And if you think I'm not going to cash it in, David, just try me.
You are really out of control. I ought to turn you in just so that you get the help you need. You're on a kamikaze mission to destroy your own life.
Then I suggest to stay out of my way. Or I'll take you down with me. Excuse me. Remember, not a word.
Hey,
Hey, honey.
I told you I'd be here.
Great. Listen, what happened with Myrtle's storm windows?
That doesn't matter. So how did the test go?
Well, you know, standard procedure. Still a little chicken with the needles, but I took it like a trooper.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, I was looking at this earlier. Get a load of this. Isn't she adorable?
Yeah.
Cute, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're trying to reel all the news in, and here I am gushing on and on. I remember when the women at the OBGYN floor used to do that, and they just go on, and that's probably what I sound like right now, going on and on.
Right on track. Now, I want you to keep up with those prenatal vitamins. You can see my nurse and make your next appointment date.
I will do. Thank you.
Well, don't thank me. You're doing all the work. Keep it up. Allie, you're back. This
Yes.
is your exam. Blood test should be here by the time we're through.
Wonderful, thank you. Sounds like we'll know any minute now, huh, baby?
Yeah.
Love you.
Me too.
Goodbye, Liza.
Listen, whatever happens, I know that you're going to make this work for you. And I want you to know that I'm your friend. I'm beside you all the way. And I really wish you, sincerely, nothing but happiness. You really deserve it.
Thanks, Liza.
Welcome.
So, how'd it go?
It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead, why don't you tell him?
Well, I've been doing this a long time, but this is one of those medical anomalies that remind me that anything can happen. I would have thought that Allie wasn't pregnant as the result of my examination, but her blood test proved otherwise.
What are you saying?
We definitely have a mommy-to-be here. Now, why don't you get started on those prenatal vitamins right away?
Sure thing, I have the prescription right here.
Good. And you can see my nurse on the way out. She'll schedule a new appointment. Want to see you again in a month.
Okay, you got it. Dr. Klader, thank you so much for everything.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, Guess I shouldn't expect you to congratulate me, huh? What does it take?
It's gonna be all right. We'll make it work.